There should be a book.
Oh, there are plenty of books.
A sort of family reference book with recipes that always turn out.
Mine do. And even if they don't, I know how to hide the mistakes.
Simple instructions, so even the men can do it.
You're very controversial for someone who isn't alive.
Sunday was sacred, and around about 1, we'd all serve roast lamb, an hour overdone. Monday was wash day, it steamed up the place. Rissoles for tea time were all that we could face.
And it seemed so repetitious, working all our dorming days, making same old boring dishes, the same old boring ways. So I livened up the nation, and I taught us how to cook, with a little inspiration and the Margaret Fulton book.
People at first were resistant to change. Garlic is ghastly and olives are strange. As for the Asians, we have to confess, chopsticks look silly and make quite a mess.
And we learned a brand new language that we never would forget. What was once a humble sandwich ended up as a baguette. So I livened up the nation, and I taught us how to cook, with a little inspiration and the Margaret Fulton book. Out in the suburbs, you've heard them all speak. Have you tried eggplant? It's terribly chic. You can improve things by adding an of various spices that you can't pronounce. Yes, I livened up the nation, and I taught us how to cook, with a little inspiration and the Margaret Fulton book. So I livened up the nation, and I taught us how to cook, with a little inspiration and the Margaret Fulton book. Once a tin of Heinz spaghetti was Italian as could be. Now they gobble up bruschetti with some wine from Tuscany. So I livened up the nation, and I taught them how to cook, with a little inspiration and the Margaret Fulton book. Livened up the nation, taught us how to cook, with a little inspiration and the Margaret though I must admit nothing would I change. If I had the knack, I might bring some loved ones back. What's the point of that? What would that achieve? All of them remain up here, I believe. Mother, Father, though you're gone, in my mind you still live on. Michael, it was hard to let you go, but you live on up here, I know. When a person dies, sometimes people realize that their friendship's ties really weren't so strong. But I've kept in touch with those that I love so much, though it hurts so much when at last they leave. Frankly, I'll have no regrets, I believe. When in life you always seek friends and family to keep, that's when friends will never really go. They live on up here, I know. Does mortality have a sort of recipe? I would probably try to keep it short. I'd start writing, then happily put down my pen, understanding when some things can't be taught. Neither are there markets where they can be bought. Mother, Father, you gave me such a wondrous legacy, and it's shaped by people that I've met, all the friends I won't forget. Mother, Father, you taught me all my life's philosophy. Friends can sometimes shuffle over, they live on up here, I know. Margaret Fulton, trusted and true. How could anyone not admire you? You're a modern wonder, a paradigm, making cooking marvelous all the time.
Margaret Fulton, trusted and true. How can anyone not admire you? You're a modern woman, a paradigm, making cooking marvelous all the time. Making cooking marvelous all the time.
How's that for a pav?
We're a nation vast, a nation free, a sceptred isle in a silver sea. But if you go back 200 years, you'll find that there was nothing here. We've come a long, long way since then, with cities built by mighty men, 2 territories and 6 great states, and 18 million true blue mates. Because it's a celebration of a perfect nation. Gentlemen and ladies, welcome to the 80s. If you think we're rich as we can get, everyone, you ain't seen nothing yet. Buyers and consumers, don't believe the rumors. See the bigger picture, you'll keep getting richer. Just keep spending, put your country first, and the bubble's never gonna It's a celebration of a perfect nation. Gentlemen and ladies, welcome to the 80s. Through the heads we watch the tall ships glide. Symbols of the nations keep us bright. Let's show the world how mighty we can be. Let's show the world how mighty we can be. Show the world how mighty we can be. Let's show the
You ask me for solutions and advice. Don't compromise yourself at any price. Have a good time, misbehave. Don't put eggs in the microwave. And before you sign a contract, read it twice. And if you are romantically inclined, it always pays to keep an open mind. Life is rich and life is full of men who talk a lot of bull, but you can still have fun with those you find. And it's a road that's hard to tread. You never know what's up ahead. Sometimes you win, sometimes you fall, but do it your way or not at all. A lesson that I quickly came to learn is trust out there whichever way you turn. Promises of all that seems fancy new investment schemes, they laugh as they watch your fingers burn. But you're always bound to make a few mistakes. A lapse of concentration's all it takes. Fool me once, tell me wrong, fool me twice. Experience a better person makes. And it's a road that's hard to tread. You never know what's up ahead. Sometimes you win, sometimes you fall, but do it your way or not at all. There's a simple art to cookery ever since it all began. Just choose the best ingredients, be as fussy as you can. You'll find them all eventually, all you have to do is look. Attention to the little things is vital for a cook. And it's a road that's hard to tread. You never know what's up ahead. Sometimes you win, sometimes you fall, but do it your way or not at all. And it's a road that's hard to tread. You never know what's up ahead. Sometimes you win, sometimes you fall, but do it your way or not at all. And it's a road that's hard to tread. You never know what's up ahead. Sometimes you win, sometimes you fall, but do it your way or not at all. And it's a road the Margaret Fulton way.
Margaret Fulton. You are beautiful.
Oh, don't be silly, Mr. McKeag. Men overuse that word.
I'm a cinematographer. I know what I see. Call me Michael.
Margaret, I've never understood your relationships. Michael seems lovely. Why haven't you left Dennis?
I just haven't got around to it. I had never considered Michael a Mr. Right. He was, I decided, definitely Mr. Wrong. Another Dennis in disguise, a professional in the Valentino stakes. I would do anything to have a love that's true. But love at first sight has a sense of deja vu. And I don't know where this story goes. He is so wrong and yet so right. Our meeting was a dream on a midsummer night.
Margaret, Happy New Year. I trust you received my letters. Either way, I'd really love to see you again. Give my regards to Dennis, your husband, and to beautiful Suzanne. Happy New Year. Oh, it's Michael McKeag. Beautiful, I could see the talent in your soul. Beautiful, to be a part of your life is my goal. When you looked at me, Margaret, it's Michael calling again. I'm in Sydney and I'd love to catch up. I understand that Dennis is away on business. Maybe we could have dinner, see a movie, or visit a divorce lawyer.
Beautiful, I've heard that word so many times before. Beautiful, flattery won't get you through the door. It's just a tiny fling.
Margaret, it's Michael calling again. I need you to give me a sign. Anything to let me know there's something here that's worth pursuing.
Michael?
Margaret?
Michael, you have to stop calling me. I'm married.
I know, but where is your husband right now?
He's out with Mandrake the magician.
Well, I hope he gets torn in half.
Michael, you know that Dennis and I have an arrangement.
And are you happy with this arrangement? If I was with you, there wouldn't be any sort of arrangement.
Michael, it's been 8 years since we first met. You have to stop calling and sending flowers, like a stalker.
I've never heard that word before. I thought I was being endearing.
That's the trouble. You are. But go easy. Thank you for calling.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Margaret Fulton, you're beautiful.
I don't know who you are, but I think you should know that Dennis and I are divorced.
Hey, that's a pretty good sign.
Michael,
Congratulations. Can I come and see you?
you're in London, aren't you?
I'll hop on the next jet. I'll see you in about 30 hours.
You'd really come that far?
Margaret, for you I'd travel to the end of the world.
That is ridiculously romantic.
And sort of true. You join in, only if you want to. I would do anything to hold you once again. I would do anything to see those bright eyes gleam. We'll really try to make this romance right and prove it so much more. You're my grace.
1930, things are pretty dirty, criminals and crooks prevail. People needed someone who succeeded where the local cops had failed. One young fella, quite a storyteller, found himself inspired one morn. Lee Falk drew him, soon the country knew him. Mandrake the magician was born. The Mandrake was a conjurer with such hypnotic skill. He'd memorize those masterminds, then move in for the kill. He didn't need a license, and he didn't need a gun. He used the art of trickery to get the business done. Mandrake the magician, creature of tradition, a pencil moustache and a top hat and tails. Women idolize him, evil men despise him. Though he is suave, he was tougher than nails. 1950, things are really nifty, life's improving every day. Crims are falling, crooks are barely crawling, at least that's what the papers say. Mandrake's readers now are happy breeders, quite content, that's all fine. I know better, things are bad as ever, hence this fancy dress of mine. Mandrake the magician, always on a mission, keeping the streets free of vermin and scum. More than just a lawyer, evil's great destroyer. There's no escape when the sorcerer comes. Mandrake the magician fights the opposition, mopping up crime with a wave of his glove. Works all night long, 'cause he hasn't got love.
Like it, mums like it, kids dropping crumbs like it, they like it, they all like jam. Girls like it, boys like it, ladies with poise like it, they like it, they all like jam. Painters, doctors, boccies, rockers, crazy pavers, even Bondi surf lifesavers. Kings like it, queens like it, teens in their jeans like it, they like it, they all like jam.
Fetch your berries, everyone, from the market at Paddington, in a pot of stainless steel, mixed with water and lemon peel. When it simmers for a bit, time for you to sweeten it. The too much sugar's not enough, we've got mountains of this stuff.
Looks like it, mates like it, lads who lift weights like it, they like it, they all like jam. Brides like it, grooms like it, maids with perfumes like it, they like it, they all like jam. Builders, brokers, boilers, stokers, fitters, turners, low to medium income earners. Dogs like it, cats like it, migrants in flats like it, they like it, they all like jam.
All like jam. We like it, we all like jam. We like it, we all like jam. We like it, we all like jam.
In order for a marriage to survive, be elegant when visitors arrive. Commend your husband nicely, prepare each day precisely, and have your kids before you're 25. The problem with some cultures overseas, they don't adapt to modern times like these. A woman has no call to leave the house at all. Such happiness a marriage guarantees.
For the things that you can do, lovely things that you can do. There's knitting and deportment and ornament assortment and running up a cocktail dress or two. The things that an Australian wife, all the things that you can do, useful things that you can do. There's folding serviettes and smoking cigarettes. It's frightfully American and new. The things that an Australian wife, all the things that you can do.
In order to impress your special man, show tenderness in any way you can, and do most anything to make him feel a king, the way the geishas do it in Japan. And if you feel discomfort or distress, just give your favorite pinafore a press. You'll find that married life is blissful for a wife. Compliance is the key to happiness.
All the things that you can do, clever things that you can do. Just keep the lino polished, your cares will be abolished. You'll wonder where the daylight hours flew. The things that an Australian wife, all the things that you can do, healthy things that you can do. There's bottling and bathing and scatter cushion stuffing, and you shall be a perfect housewife too. The things that an Australian wife, all the things that
A man who paints landscapes, a man who speaks French, a man who's a disaster with a hammer or wrench, a man who says silly things and I can't help but smile, a man who'd be hopeless on a tropical isle. His first name was Dennis, a salesman was he, a genuine pants man of the highest degree. And he looked so delicious as he worked at the store, selling products by Dunhill, sometimes something more. Decorative and elegant and useless, they never wore a suit or a hat. Unless, of course, it was in a play. They all were actors, by the way, and some weren't even very good at that.
To be or to be, no.
Decorative and elegant and useless, they never understood about shares. And how is it they never know the way money goes to and fro? They're bad with financial affairs.
I gambled away your life savings, do you mind?
Anyway, the kitchen is just as exciting as any bedroom I've been in. Maybe you've been in the wrong bedrooms. Mom, there's no need to be coarse. Decorative and elegant and useless, they never understood about shares. And how it is they never know the way to make investments grow. They're bad with financial, they're bad with financial, they're crap with financial affairs.
Welcome to my world, isn't it divine? Books for sale everywhere, and most of them are mine, all mine, all mine. Welcome to my world, color everywhere, money-making Germans the Brits can hardly bear. You can hear them stewing, what's this pasta doing? Only thieves and crooks make money out of books. Welcome to my world, isn't it divine? Books for sale everywhere, and most of them are mine, all mine, all mine, all mine. Literate classes, they turn up their noses, cause no one supposes my stuff's the geek. The snobbery's not fair, and Billow's pages there. Full color printing from everywhere is cheap. Welcome to my world, isn't it divine? Books for sale everywhere, and most of them are mine, all mine, all mine, all mine. Publishing's a knot, some German fart really shouldn't touch. Thank you very much. The snobs all detest me. I understand why. They think I'm a showman. I tell them no man's got as rich as me by being shy. Oh, welcome to my world. Isn't it divine? Books for sale everywhere, and most of them are mine. Oh, welcome to my world. Isn't it divine? The books for sale everywhere, and most of them are mine. All mine, all mine, all mine, all mine, all mine, all mine, all mine.
Sunday was sacred and round about 1 we'd all serve the roast lamb an hour overdone. Monday was wash day, it steamed up the place. Rissoles for tea time were all we could face, and it seemed so repetitious, working all our days, making same old boring dishes in the same old boring ways. So I livened up the nation, and I taught her how to cook with a little inspiration and the Margaret Fulton book. Tuesday was stock day, we went to the shops looking for veggies to serve with the chops. Wednesday was always a nice casserole. Thursday was steak night, and Friday was sole. And it seemed so repetitious, working all our days, making same old boring dishes in the same old boring ways. So I livened up the nation, and I taught her how to cook with a little inspiration and the Margaret Fulton book.
People at first were resistant to change. Garlic is ghastly and olives are strange. As for the Asians, we have to confess, chopsticks look silly and make quite a mess.
And we learned a brand new language that we never would forget. What was once a humble sandwich ended up as a baguette. So I livened up the nation, and I taught her how to cook with a little inspiration and the Margaret Fulton book. Out in the suburbs, you'd hear them all speak. Have you tried the eggplant? Well, it's terribly chic. You can improve things by adding an ounce of various spices that you can't pronounce. Yes, I livened up the nation, and I taught her how to cook with a little inspiration and the Margaret Fulton book. Yes, I Margaret Fulton
I'll be glad to. Dossaville chop, one with the lot. Chop a shallot, stick it in the pot. Butter it, man, toss it around and stick your hand in the frying pan. Baby, beat the heavy cream till it's almost whipped. Clean the oven till it's almost whipped. You're getting so excited, the guests will be divided. Be ruder with the good, play the blender like a fender. Watch out. I've got an itchy for cooking in the kitchen. I want to fiddle with some diddle. So I'm cooking in the kitchen and I'm getting it down. I'm cooking in the kitchen to the golden brown. I'm cooking in the kitchen, cooking in the kitchen, cooking in the kitchen. I get down, it's pepper with the pepper and none of your faking. Everybody knows what you've been taking. Drink the brandy if it's handy, yeah, don't be square. Jump around and spew it in the air. Moan and groan on the floor. Slam your head in the door. I said, I've got an itching for cooking in the kitchen. I want to fiddle with some fiddle. So I'm cooking in the kitchen. And I'm cooking in the kitchen and I'm getting it down. I'm cooking in the kitchen to the golden brown. I'm cooking in the kitchen and I'm getting it down. I'm cooking in the kitchen to the golden brown. I'm cooking in the kitchen, cooking in the kitchen, cooking in the kitchen. I get down. I'm cooking in the kitchen, cooking in the kitchen, cooking in the kitchen. Watch out of the way! You're making a mockery of that crockery. Don't smoke that hot. It's like a city sometimes.